everyone, welcome to Shaping Memories and welcome to this activity. This activity is called Portmanteau. Do you know what a portmanteau is? This is how you spell it, portmanteau, and beneath it I have the way you say it, portmanteau. So what is a portmanteau? How many of you out there know what it is? So I'm going to tell you what it is. A portmanteau, I didn't know before I started doing research for this activity, but a portmanteau is when two or more words blend together to make a new word. Often this new word fills a void in our vocabulary or in our everyday life. For example, people needed a name for the pollution that clings to city skies. So they came up with the word smog. I've grown up with that word my entire life. I never knew, it's smog. I didn't know they combined the words smoke and fog to make smog. So portmanteau words are all throughout our vocabulary, and some I didn't even realize were. Some I do know that have come up recently, like there's a word out there called hangry, which is the combination of being hungry and angry at the same time. People are like, oh, I'm hangry. I'm so hungry, I'm getting angry. So I'm hangry. But there's other portmanteau words out there that I found really interesting. So I was going to share them with you today. Some I didn't, like I said before, didn't even know it was a combination of two words. So I found it pretty interesting. So one that we all use, or most of us have used even today, is spork. Now we all know that that was a combination of spoon and fork. Hey, can I get a spork? Or they give out sporks at a lot of events where, they're serving a lot of people, or in a cafeteria, or kids get that at school. So that's how we get a portmanteau, when you combine two words and make a new word. So let's see some pretty well-known portmanteau, and some that you're like, oh, I never knew that was a portmanteau. All right, so the first one I have is bash. Bash. I didn't know that was a portmanteau, but apparently it is bang plus smash, bash. So that was a bash, or I had a bash, or bang plus smash. All right, bionic. I grew up with a bionic woman. I just thought that it meant she had super cyborg, super strength. Well, bionic is apparently biology plus electronic. So bionic. Blog. Blog is web plus log. So a lot of people out there do have blogs. Well, that came about making a log, or chronologically your life on the web. Blog. Bodacious. Bodacious is two words. I just thought it was an adjective describing someone. Well, bodacious means bold and audacious. She or he is bodacious. All right. Then you can take just two words and put them together and create a new word, like breathalyzer. Well, breathalyzer came from breath and analyzer, so we're gonna make a breathalyzer. Also, carjack. You had a car and people were hijacking it, so it became a carjack. Let's see, cyborg. Cyborg. Oh, that's a cyborg. I always thought it meant just like a robot or a futuristic robot. Well, it is a cybernetic plus organism, so it's a cyborg. Flounder. Like when people use that in a sentence, like he just was floundering away, or she just floundered about. Well, flounder apparently is a combination of flounce plus blunder. So you had a flounder. Also, genome. Genome is gene plus chromosome. Genome. So there's all these different portmanteau that I didn't know existed. Glitz. I just thought that was the word, glitz. Oh, that has a lot of glitz. Well, glitz means glamour plus ritz. So you have glitz. Let's see, there's glob, which was gob plus blob. Goblob. And so you got glob. So it's pretty cool how some of these words just came about. Let's see, we have guesstimate, which is guess plus estimate. Like if I had to guesstimate, well, that's my estimation, guesstimate. We have intercom. When I was a little girl, just call someone on the intercom. Well, that's a portmanteau. It is the internal communication became an intercom. I didn't know that. I really hadn't sat down and thought about it. Let's see, we have meld. Meld, well, you just meld that together. Well, meld is a combination of melt plus weld. You meld it together. Let's see, we also have, this is very common, motel was a combination of motor plus hotel. Then we have newscast, which was news plus broadcast. Pixel, a pixel. That's a pretty new word, pixel. Where did that come from? Well, it means picture plus element. It's a pixel. Didn't know that they use those two words. Let's see, prissy. When I used this as a little girl, I was like, oh, that is very prissy, or describing someone as prissy. Well, it means prim plus sassy. Oh no, I'm sorry, prim plus sissy. You got prissy. Let's see, a pulsar is a pulsating plus star. So pulsar. We also had skort. Many people wear skirts all the time. It is a skirt plus short. We got skort. Let's see, and one of the last two I have is telethon, which was a telephone marathon. So we had a telethon. We had a lot of those when I was kids on televisions, calling for the telethon. And then Wi-Fi. Where did we get Wi-Fi? I always thought it just meant wireless internet is Wi-Fi. Do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have a wireless internet? Well, Wi-Fi, the original combination of those two words is wireless plus fidelity. And that's how we got Wi-Fi. So I found this very interesting. Many people make up their own portmanteaus all the time. If you have a favorite one that I didn't list, or if you've created one, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it and add it to my list. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something new. If you already knew all about these and you have others you want to add, that's great. And I just hope you enjoy your day. And for me, I learned something new today, and I love learning, so I hope you do too. Enjoy. Stay safe. Be happy. See you next time.